Welcome. The Economist Group is a world-renowned multinational media company that inspires and connects with the most influential audiences across the globe. The Economist. Across the globe, because they're the Illuminati. With the one-eyed symbol and the pyramid. And, of course, death mixed in there. Because they make a lot of money based off of death. And debt. So here's the world in 2018. Cover. Whoops. You might want to pause the video so you can study this for yourself, or just go look it up. The way I decided to read this was backwards, because they do a lot of things backwards. So that's how I'm doing it. You know what? I'm too zoomed in. No, I can do this. Okay. So there is a thing like Roman god is what it looks like, an electric car, a drone. Okay, what looks like skis. Is that the rising sun of Japan? Are they gonna say that Japan is waking up? And then a telescope, like seeing further, waking up? Government, an oil rig, and then an umbrella, almost like saying, get ready for the weather. We have a guy, I don't know, and then a fish with, I'm gonna assume is writing on it. Is that a fish, like an AI fish, or an AI submarine animal that could go to war? Or just, is it a symbolic thing of a submarine? The phone being unlocked, waking up. Is that an owl or a trophy? I'm not sure. DNA. A black book with a white book on top. I find that interesting. Symbolically. And then symbols. Is that a man with a hat on? I think so. Africa. So something about Africa. And then we have Saturn next to a creepy clown. A dead clown, maybe. Maybe the dark clowns that the Scariest Movie Ever talks about on his channel are going to be dealt with. Or maybe it's the clowns in America that Q talks about. The CIA being taken out. Or maybe just more CIA crap, I don't know. And then we have a robot. And then we have the Brooklyn Bridge, I think. A man, I don't know. Eiffel Tower. Then we have a pillar, like the two pillars in Freemasonry, or the two towers, Lord of the Rings movie, or many other references. A ballot box. People in a boat. Wow, that was a bad... Here we go. Coffee. Guitar. Dude, I don't know. Or chick. A fighter jet. More on that later. Bicycle. A flower with rays of light coming out of it. Like waking up. Headphones. A tower with a moon symbol on it. Is that a Russian politician that I don't know? I'm not sure. Guy I don't know. A nuclear explosion next to a camel with writing on it. Are they saying that's an AI or a robotic war machine because it has this like writing on it, this detail? Pyramids, so is it like the explosion's gonna happen and then the New World Order is gonna happen, or if it's the other way, here's the New World Order and they're gonna go down? or they're going to cause a nuclear war. I don't know. An industry, a lock, Kim Jong-un, Wi-Fi symbol, and a comet with a hexagon like the top of Saturn. A king's hat, a tank next to a nuclear explosion. I think that's a mosquito. Russia, a pendulum swinging that way. And now that I think about it, maybe the arrow saying, yeah, read it that way. I don't know. But is this saying that something about the pendulum of world power swinging to Russia or China, or is it saying that the New World Order is switching how they're doing things? I'm not sure. Or maybe the power is going to give back to the people. There's a rocket, more about war, a car, perhaps like an old car, statistics, a sad face, an old man, and then we have a old American flag with a star dropping out of it. Are they saying, what are they saying with that? Maybe think about that. Smiley face, Trump doing his Trumpy thing. Liberty, a baby smiling. Hollywood, a cat that reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, like Q and stuff. And then is that the storm? The calm before the storm, is that the storm? There was an umbrella earlier, so is that the storm? I don't know. Of course the sun's behind it because they love the sun. And apparently this is the 2018 wall calendar. We have war between USA and UK. Abbas, Abyss, Hamas. It's interesting it says Abyss. It kind of reminds me of the Abyss that the devil is inside of. This is talking about a possible recession. And then we have this. And Trump's head is off, and he's holding it like a balloon, like hot air, but it's still interesting that his head's cut off. And then Hillary looks bad, so it's kind of interesting that they're, I don't know, that's interesting. They're so in love with Hillary, and then all of a sudden make her kind of look bad in an article. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Here's an Economist thing. The trust machine. How technology behind Bitcoin could change the world. Right next to get ready for world currency way back in 1988. With the Phoenix standing on a flaming monetary or currencies around the world. And that looks like a Bitcoin. So, yeah. And what was the 2012 closing ceremony really about? There's the Phoenix. And there's the Phoenix. Are they trying to wake us up? The financial crisis. I think we're going into another one. I love this picture. And don't forget, this happened. Pause the video if you need to. And don't forget, this happened. Comet Ison. Or Ison. S-U-N. Don't forget they put this out to wake us up, and I don't know that this is necessarily going to happen like this, or maybe it will. Maybe it will. Or maybe it's more of a shift of consciousness and a shift of everything. The person you were back in 2012 is not the person you are today. You're rapidly different. You become rapidly different over time, is what I mean. Now we have this guy, and he's very vocal, and it's just like they're trying to wake us up. The Economist, it's all red. Red wakes you up. And here's an article from 2013 I thought was interesting. A Rough Guide to Hell. We have climate change with the devil behind it all, and demons on computers controlling things. You know, maybe we do live in a matrix. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I think they're trying to wake us up, and I think there's a lot of symbols there. I think this next year is going to be something crazy. We need to find peace within ourselves, and we need to find God.